Hello, educators, teachers, educational leaders, and professionals in our early childhood space, and welcome to 2024, to Prep Week, and to a fabulous teaching year this year coming up. This week, I have been in the process of deep diving myself into setting myself a learning intention and a line of inquiry for 2024 as I head into my own year of teaching and my own year of consulting with you this year. And part of this process is having a really deep dive think about my teaching year in 2023 and any gaps or thoughts on where it is I'd like to grow as I teach and consult and learn alongside children and alongside other educators and teachers this year. And as I was doing so, I wanted to record this process and share it with you to help you set your own intention or your own line of inquiry for 2024. We have a requirement in early childhood to embed deep reflection into our practice and critical reflection into our practice as we grow. And this process of setting a learning intention or a line of inquiry has greatly helped me to ensure that the reflection that I do throughout the year, each year, is deep and thoughtful and critical in the best way, so that I do indeed grow as a teacher to the best of my ability every year. So a line of inquiry is, you can set it for as long as you want. I tend to set it as a year-long inquiry, something that I want to embed in practice for a whole year, and from that come out the other end with lots of notes and ideas and reflections both on the first question and then lots of other side questions that come up along the way, and at the end I have so much data on that I'm able to write a paper that adds to our professional growth collectively, or present at a conference, or just indeed put together a beautiful reflection for myself that is both evidence as deep reflection for the year, but also for my own personal growth journey. So this year, my line of inquiry that I'm looking into is around relationships and the concept of being in curiosity within relationships. Often, unfortunately, we sit in judgment in relationships, which means that when someone presents themselves to you, or you present yourself to others, you then end up judging them or yourself. And the opposite of that is sitting in curiosity with people. So when people's viewpoints or their way of being or their understanding of the world doesn't align with yours, instead of going, oh, that's different, I don't like that, or I don't understand that, you go, oh, that is interesting and I don't understand that, and how can I learn some more? And how can I understand that in a different way to the way I understand the world? And how can I let that understanding of the world deepen and enrich my understanding of the world? So that is my line of inquiry this year. My intention is to be in curiosity with others, and so then transferring that first deep reflection of how I can be with others with curiosity into the intention of wanting to be in curiosity. My relational word this year is curiosity with others, and then transferring that into a question. So my question for myself this year is, how can I live in curiosity with others? And how does that change my relationships to others, and how does it deepen my practice as a teacher? And I'll be interested to see where I come out with that out the other end, and all the data I can gather out the other end of this year as I live that question with people. Now, through the year, that line of inquiry is set, but it is then my responsibility to go back and use it as my reflection and my learning across the year. And therefore, what I become is like a detective, and that in any moment as I'm sharing time with people, not only is it my intention to be in curiosity, it's my intention to note with curiosity all those moments that I see that curiosity functioning within a relationship, and I'm noticing how that relationship shows up differently for me, and how people respond differently to me when I live in curiosity with them, instead of either being in a judgmental space or a knowledge holder space, and therefore you can't know better than me because I know, or being in a space of closed-mindedness. So what happens when I open myself out to the world? And noting it all down, and then coming up with sub-questions and keeping track of it all together in one spot, so that when I come out the other end of the year, I do have a great set of data to show me the amazing reflections that I have done, and all the different pathways and avenues that one question took me. And it means being open to the ideas and the understandings of my team, my fellow team members, and the people around me, to be able to show me too their understanding of that curiosity too. So I bring other people on the journey with me. I don't do it as a solo journey. I invite other people to come along, and it is amazing how you can watch the enrichment of other people's learning by jumping in on your line of inquiry too. So I invite you to begin the process of having a deep reflection on what it is you'd like to learn in 2024, and the journey you'd like to take in 2024 as you jump into your reflection and your professional learning this year. And I'd really invite you to start to form your own intention for 2024, because the year is yours, it's under your control. And I invite you to bring on that beautiful philosophy for yourself, because it is so empowering. I can't believe how much it changed my world when I started this philosophy myself, and then extend that into a question of learning, a line of inquiry for this year, and become curious, become a detective. And I'd be so interested to hear the different lines of inquiries that you come up with for yourself in your journey. So reach out to us at Abundant Education, and I'd be so interested to hear. You can email, or you can hit us up on Facebook, and I'd love to hear from you. Let us know what your line of inquiry is.